Josh Brolin, aka Cable himself, says that Deadpool 2 was more of a business transaction than anything else, causing some fans to be upset. And for once, Rob Liefeld has not opened his mouth. Okay, can we be real with Cable and Deadpool 2 for a second? Even if that character was not Cable, they could just drop anybody else in, give them the same exact screen time, change no elements of the script or anything. Would that actually change the film at all? No, because they chose to downplay all the personal connections Cable has to any of the X-Men proper universe. It just wasn't there, so honestly, the character felt like it could have just been a stand-in for anybody, and that's largely one of the many problems people had with Josh Brolin's version of the character. Not that it was his fault, but the fact that the script just failed that character, and you really had no connection to him or his universe or his family heritage at all. You know, the stuff that makes Cable interesting. So I don't find it really surprising that recently, during an interview, Josh Brolin said that Deadpool 2 felt just like, and I quote, more of a business transaction than anything else, when he was asked about taking the job to play Cable in Deadpool 2 as opposed to playing Thanos over in the MCU, because he said he's enjoyed that more. And you have to look at it from the standpoint of acting, from the standpoint of what is he more invested in. A plain character who may or may not be Cable, it doesn't really matter because they don't really go into his back history or story or anything that makes him Cable, or Thanos, one of the most memorable villains of all time when it comes to film now, because it left so many people shocked as to what happened with the characters and the fact that he killed half the Marvel characters. A character that showed more emotion and range than the actual human character that should have had it because of the loss of his family and trying to fix timelines. Again, yeah, Cable was a business transaction because he got paid good. Like, what do you want? I don't understand why people are mad at him. Obviously, Thanos was more of an actual character than Cable. That doesn't mean he hated Cable or he doesn't want to come back, because he said the complete opposite. But when you compare the two, when you compare how much time he had, how much emotion, how much he had to invest, how much acting he had, how much emotion he showed, what he got to do, how they broke down the characters, it's very apparent that Thanos was way more than Cable. And that makes sense. He enjoyed it more, but he got the pay job for Cable, and it was a business transaction because, hey, we'll pay you good if you're Cable. Sure, give me the money, but I'm not personally invested in it because what was there to be invested in?